So today I'm going to be making another collage on Freemix, and I use this tool a lot because primarily because I like it. It's a great tool for creating a collage where things are already cut out. I mean, it's great for people who don't have Photoshop. I do have Photoshop, however. I call the ones I come here making it quick and dirty. Not to say anything is bad. I mean, you couldn't. It'd be difficult to do ones that are very big unless you had lots and lots of elements together. But this is good for some small postcard size ones, and it's also the ones on here. I usually and it's such a great and different image library. The collages I make on here turn out to look a little different to what I actually normally do if I do one of my own digital ones from my own image library on Photoshop, or if I do a hand cut collage. So on this one, also I can play around a bit on this. So this one, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to make it quite a bit wider this time and see what I can do with that. Now, ordinarily, I just take from their own image library, and but because I avoid these ones because you don't really know anything. It's harder to guess something about the copyright end of things, and I've never put up uploaded anything, so there's nothing in my images yet. But the Flickr one, we'll see what's in there. So I've never used this before, apart from one video where I actually looked at it. But so I've never seen what the search image here. So let's see what I can search for. Try type in space. Let's see. See, with this one, you can actually search. Thing is, these are pictures that other people have uploaded, so there will be a certain amount of issue with things like copyright, because this is what some other photographers where they've taken them from. So be wary of that, because sometimes you can actually find public domain images on Flickr itself. So this is a matter of what you want to do with that. I mean, that Santa flying in space. It's a matter for you to have a look at. So this here, in essence, will make a great background. So, however, I'm going to flip it, which is not something you normally get with these space background images. But in this sense, now it looks like kind of like upside down mountains. So I'll go back to the image library for the rest of these. And to contrast with that, I will use the colour search. So I could see what red brings me. Now things like that are obviously not protected by copyright. That's from the cover from an album by a band called Boston. And the trouble with searching colour red is you usually end up getting stuff from two sides of the political spectrum during the war. So there are some unfortunate images. Come on, these flowers would be good. I'll make it a little smaller. Let's see if we can twist it a bit. More than one, so I will then duplicate it. And I'll make it a bit lower down in the stacking order. Duplicate again. So I'm going to have a whole row of these going down the bottom. But try and make it appear a little random. However, this one in the middle, I'm actually going to bring that prominently forward. That one to the back, properly to the back. That's it. So you've got like the whole, the star background, the flowers. So you've got you will have a kind of spacey and trippy type of image here. So I'll get rid of the colour search now, and we'll see what the random placing gives. Again, can't really use that, it's from an AC/DC cover. No matter how cool it looks. Now the tendency would be for this to have some kind of Eastern themed person coming out the flower in the middle, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have someone coming out the flower in the middle, but I'm going to do something. I can't. Nuts! It's not cut out. It's a shame. That would have been really good. I'll have to think of you up for another time. Let's have a look on my images. Oh, favourites. So, no, I'm going to upload all images. I'll have to look into how to put something into favourites for that. Because if there's, if I want to save images, find images, oh that looks really good, then that would be very handy. Because sometimes I think, remember back on all that, what's the image I came across earlier, that'd be really good to use. So, okay, we're going very much into a sculpture. That's why. Wondered why we're going into some statue territory. Let's have a look. I mean, that is as far as the shape of the image goes, that would be a good image, but it's not kind of striking type of image I want to use. I'd like maybe to use like an image of death or darkness for that. So let's see about the other search and everything. See what the sci-fi shows actually. Again, this area has a good section, has a good lot of painted images from taken from covers of these pulp science fiction magazines. That was a good one. So what I would do with that, make it a little bigger. But I want him to be like coming from behind, so there we go. Do you want to lose top of his wings? No. So let's see if there's anything else I can find that will enhance this a little. Because I'd like to have something to the left and right of him, so that. orb there, and something previously that seemed promising. Oh, it's not letting me look further behind now. That's a shame. Oh, here we go. So there's that there. And I'm going to put something in this orb. So I'm going to see what psychedelia gives me. Since this is intended to have a trippy kind of look. No, I don't think that's going to work. Let's have a look at vintage. Again, the trouble with vintage is you can, for some reason, some people have put up things of a slightly dubious I'll use that. Something of a slightly dubious political nature, shall I say. So this is totally user fed, so right, so I think that's done. It's just now I've got the bugger of the problem of coming up with the title. So for now I'll just call it a title like The Mythos. And then what we'll do is I will then, what I normally do, I will download it. Sometimes that button doesn't work. So when that button doesn't work, what I will do is I'll click the share button and I can download from there on. So, and also it's handy if you did literally want to share it to any of these people, these platforms. Let's view it on my profile, see it's still on there. Sometimes it doesn't even save it to the profile, which is very strange. So yeah, that's all on there. And sometimes there's a button up here where it can submit it to a competition. Obviously that's not up right now, so it's a shame. But see what I could do with just a few images. Come up with a, I think, rather good looking collage that didn't take very long to make. That I believe is the power of this platform, and I shall find out for maybe another episode about what to do about favoriting images, because that would be very handy. So like, share, as always, like, share and subscribe. Or check on the show notes and the description. That will have it's got my link tree, which has got all my socials and my merch links, and look on playlists, see about all other videos I put out. You'll see a reasonable amount of stuff about Freemix there. I mean, I said I do use it a lot, but there's a reason for that. It's very good. There's nothing else like this, not remotely. They do have for Apple users, they do have an iPad app. I have no idea what that's like because I have an Android phone, so I don't know how well that would translate to a touchscreen format. I would have to play around with that because my son has a touchscreen laptop, so I could see. So maybe a future episode trying to create one with a touchscreen laptop. So I shall hopefully check out again, and I will hopefully see you soon.